Barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's down to business here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been slung wide. He has found a way, and a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mirassol have the chance to go the other way. Cross needs to be good. That has not gone well. Out for a throw. Neymar, and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he's managed to gift it back. Nice looking ball. And this is Neymar. Crunching tackle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So it is still 0-0. In with the challenge. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Mirassol definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
There's the shot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's got away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, that's been intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. That's an imaginative pass. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Can he get it through?
Santos can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Mirasol disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's rising! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that signals the end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Santos looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. A probing pass. That is good alertness. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he was quick to react. Santos, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that looks a decent ball. Flings it across. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Plays it through. Promising position. Big chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is... It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. Poor a bust challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside. He's found a way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Chips it through. For Neymar! That's a fair try. Just off target.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Plays a sharp little ball here. They get a throw in. Now this could be a chance. Just a quarter of an hour to play. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ball swung, terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his...
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Santos are almost home and dry now. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Well taken goal. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for them... And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.